Hello, hello, my dear friends. Welcome back. You would think after blabbing about herself non-stop since that tragic day back on November 2016 when Harry was dumb enough to release a statement publicly claiming a failed, aged out, unestablished ex-cable TV mattress actress, you would think Harry's wife would take a break from constantly spouting off her nonsense. For the last 8 years, it has been non-stop verbal diarrhea from sources close to Harry's harlot. The narcissism in Harry's wife makes her think she has the right to preach to others, all because she married a dummy who happened to be a prince within the British royal family. But hey, that's the crazy world we are currently living in. Since the recent announcement of Meghan's massive downfall from the world's biggest streaming platform to an unknown media group, some folks have been wondering what kind of content Harry's vapid wife will be releasing and what her plans are for the new podcast deal with Lemonada Media. I hope you all are sitting down for this one, and please make sure you aren't drinking anything because I don't want to be blamed for you spitting your tea everywhere and damaging your devices. But according to US Magazine, Harry's wife has big plans for her new podcast deal. Not only will Harry's wife be re-releasing Archetypes episodes and record a new show, an insider says she wants to do mostly philanthropic type content. She considers herself too academic for entertainment only. She doesn't want the podcast to be celebrity driven, though she'll have some stars on. The insider also added Harry's wife will do some inner reflecting on the podcast and will share some stories from her own life. Oh dear, oh dear. Harry's wife, my friends, the girl that is best known for giving BJs on 90210 and getting banged up against filing cabinets, thinks she's too academic for entertainment only. Oh, that's a good one. It's almost like Harry claiming he's smart. What a joke. The only reason Meghan wouldn't want this to be a celebrity-driven podcast is because she probably couldn't get anyone who wanted to deal with her on an unknown platform. Here's my opinion, since I listened to that entire Archetypes nonsense and it was utter trash. If Spotify had such a goldmine as they claimed, if Meghan's Flopcast was as good as they claimed it was, they even stated at one point it was outperforming Joe Rogan's podcast. But somehow, Joe Rogan has managed to sign a new deal with Spotify worth an estimated $250 million, while Meghan's podcast has been dropped like a hot potato, and she got to take her entire catalog to another platform. That should tell you right there that Spotify wanted nothing more to do with the lazy effing grifter, and her content was absolute crap. I think the only way Lemonada is going to get their money's worth and get people tuning in is if Harry's raggedy trollop is going to tell stories about the time Cell Block 6 Doria went away for an extended period of time and how her father was the main provider for her entire life until she hit a massive payday when she landed Harry. Then she made sure to dump him, and if that wasn't bad enough, she dragged his name through the mud and painted him out to be a villain. Harry's wife should share tips on her using people for all they're worth, then discarding them like yesterday's garbage. It would be great to hear Harry's wife tell the story about the daughter she gave up and her first marriage when it ended up being annulled, and that Harry is actually her third husband. Will Meghan talk about the moment the penny dropped for her when she realized marrying the ginger spare wasn't going to be like the fairy tale they always portray in cartoons? I would love to hear about the struggles of wearing a moon bump and faking not one, but 2 pregnancies and getting 2 phantom hostage surrogate-born children fraudulently within the line of succession, and is going to milk those damn titles for all they're worth despite calling the royal family racist, and the Invisikids have no connection to their royal heritage. I would love to hear about all of that, but most of all, I would love to hear for Harry's wife to speak on tormenting the elderly and how to stir up so much havoc to put them into a grave sooner than later. Look, if the charlatan isn't discussing any of the above topics, then nobody will care. Because the last thing anyone wants is to be lectured by an obviously not so smart, failed cable TV actress who always tells stories which contradict her previously told stories. I will be honest about this one thing. It is fun exposing her inconsistencies with each story she tells, but at this point, I think everyone in the world knows Meghan Markle is a filthy liar who lies about everything. If Meghan Markle doesn't tell the entire world about how she became the charlatan duchess who conned the royal family and fumbled the greatest bag to ever land in her lap, then I sure as hell am not interested in hearing some made-up mumbo-jumbo about her being a compassionate philanthropist. The last time I checked, philanthropists use their own money for good deeds. They don't piggyback off other people's hard work and claim it as their own, or spend other people's donations while skimming some off the top into their own pockets. At the end of the day, Lemonada got the publicity they wanted, but sadly, for anyone who has paid attention to the charlatan, they will know this will only end in tears for Lemonada, and they will lose some staff members. And let's be honest, Meghan will get fired from this platform also, but not before she completely destroys them. Let's not also forget that it took Meghan nearly 2 years and 26 producers before Spotify got any content out of her. I wonder if Lemonada will get anything other than the reused archetype nonsense. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this story and my ideas for her new podcast. I can't wait to read your comments, my friends, and I will catch you all in the next video. Thanks for tuning in. Stay gorgeous, my lovelies. Take care. Bye.